You're like, what the heck? Are you schizophrenic? Nope. I think that I was just pursuing my potential. My goal in life is to enjoy the consistent, persistent pursuit of my potential. If I haven't used every ounce of energy to provide value and be of service, I've ruined the day. I'm building a brand the last 3.5 years for one purpose. I want to empower over 1 billion people to be happy. That will empower 1,000 people in your lifetime to empower 1,000 people simply to be happy, to make more money, help more people, and have more fun. So this might sound crazy, but most people that are starting out trying to explore their why, the first thing I would tell them is you're not going to find it right at first. So the best thing to do is to enjoy the consistent, everyday, persistent, without quit pursuit of your own potential of something. So for me, I had all these different potentials that subconsciously and unconsciously I was pursuing because I wanted to be rich. And the good news about wanting to be rich is you keep your options open. So I was always utilizing my desire to must be what I can be, my potential, but it kept changing. Right? Professional football player, doctor, lawyer, salesperson, whatever. It still keeps changing. So I worked really hard at football, and I actually got a scholarship to college. I wasn't a very good football player, but I was extraordinarily fast. I went to college, and my very first game in college, my freshman year, they put me on the kickoff team, which was the bullet, way outside. It was for the fastest person on the team, and I was to run down as fast as I could and tackle the kick returner. So I was so excited. I'm 18 years old, 5'7", 147 pounds, and I'm flying down and I hit the running back, and next thing I know I'm flying backwards on my back and he steps right on me and runs me over. At that moment I realized that I better have a backup plan. So like every nice Jewish boy, I decided I'd be a doctor. I figured what a better way to be rich, especially back then. We didn't know what we know now about doctors. Back then doctors were rich. And I wanted to be a doctor. My oldest brother was doing his residency at UCLA, so I went to go visit him. And I went in the hospital and I looked at him and I said, man, I hate hospitals. I thought I'd be a sports doctor or a pediatrician working with children. I had no idea that you had to go in a hospital. Immediately I decided to do what most nice Jewish boys do, which is go to law school. And I decided I'd go to law school. I went to Tulane University to study international law, maritime law, and perhaps be a sports lawyer, and studied really hard. So I took the bar, passed that. So glad I did. You had to complete the process, you know? I did. And, but I ended up getting hired by Accenture. I had a $169 million startup in the Silicon Valley, and then at the age of 32 was CEO of Samsung's first phone division. I have no technology background at all. I mean, if you connect the dots backwards on my life, if I have a young person come to me and go, Mr. Meltzer, I want to be just like you when I'm 53 years old, except for better looking. I said, I understand. You would connect the dots backwards, and what are you going to tell someone? Oh, well, I wanted to be a professional football player, then I wanted to be a doctor, and then I want to be a lawyer, and then I graduated. Oh, no, I sold legal in the internet, and then I read. And you're like, what the heck? Are you schizophrenic? Nope. I think that I was just pursuing my potential, and what I've learned about finding my why is that there's love, light, and lessons in everything. Taking the trash out, your first job, the lowest level positions, dishwashers, and things that pay the least. There's light, love, and lessons, and the superpower is to find it. Later on in my life, I started realizing, gosh, there is a why in everything. Why not start practicing and utilizing a discipline or perspective or a muscle to find the why in what I'm doing? Find the why, not create some sort of why. And so that will aggregate on itself, compound in itself, and allow you to raise your awareness in your own frequency so that you can have that capability of no matter what I throw at you, what food I put in front of you, you'll say, it's just going to take me about 5 minutes to figure out how I'm going to love this, and then love it.